Hey everybody, we'll just give it a second for people to figure out that we're live and to get on here. So I'm going to go ahead and start. My name is Cynthia Evans. I live in Buffalo, West Virginia, right outside of our capital in West Virginia, about 40 miles outside of there. And I'm an attorney by trade. I've been doing that for 26 years. But because of this company that we are with, I've been doing this for about 7 years now. And if I never want to practice law again in my life, I don't have to. So I'm glad that somebody cared enough about you to send you to this video tonight for you to watch it, because you're going to learn about something that is the best kept secret in the world. So here's what we do. We are in the health and wellness industry. It is a $1 trillion market in that industry. You know, most people are sick to death of getting poisoned from their chemicals in their food, the air they breathe, the water they drink, the food that they eat. It's all of those things are going in your body, and they are making people overweight. They're making people sick. They're just wreaking havoc on our bodies. So it's a growing industry. Right now, people are headed towards more organic, more clean eating, trying to help get better naturally, balance the body from the inside out. So that's the industry that we're in. And why are we in that? Okay, it's a growing market trend for one. It's something that every single person needs. They need it whether they are male, whether they are female, whether they are children, whether they are adults, they need it. Everybody needs to be healthy. It's the number one thing that you can't live without is your body. So how I got started here about 7 years ago, I heard about this company. I heard about the health system. Truly, I didn't think it would work because I was a cancer survivor. I had lymphoma in the past. After having that and going through chemo and radiation, a lot of things changed in my body. I had gained weight that I couldn't lose, and I'm only 5 feet tall, so every single pound was showing. I was on prescription medications for thyroid, for high cholesterol, which runs in my family. I was getting cortisone injections in my knee and my shoulder every 3 months. I was miserable. Being 5 foot tall, you know, I should be tiny, and I had ballooned up to a size 9, 10 jeans. And for someone tall, that doesn't seem big, but for somebody really short, it is. And I couldn't get it off. I even worked on okay, I'm back. But anyway, I had a difficult time. And so I really didn't think this would work either. But I got started here, and I had instant results. I dropped the weight. I've kept it off now for going on 8 years. I went from a size 9, 10 jeans down to a size 0. I will be 52 years old in December. I feel like I'm 20. I feel amazing. I swear I feel like this is you know, taking you back in time. It's amazing. So I also was able to get off prescription medications. I haven't had any cortisone injections in my knee and my shoulder for going on 8 years now. So the pain is gone, the inflammation is gone. So we do a lot of things like that. We balance the body from the inside out. Let me tell you what we don't do. We do not stock and retail products. We do not run around selling things. We do not we don't do that. We don't belong to one of those companies that everybody thinks is a pyramid scheme. We do not, we don't have to warehouse things. We don't have to ship things. We don't have to create websites. We don't have to be on a giant hamster wheel of retailing products. That's what we don't do. So, you know, I had always had the misconception that if I was going to do something that involved products, I was going to be retailing them. I was going to be like, you know, Mary Kay, 31, Unique, Pampered Chef, all of those, which there's great companies out there, but their compensation plan is based on retailing. And that's never going to get you anywhere as far as being a true wealth building tool. The best way that you can create wealth is residual long-term income, and that's the primary way that we get paid here. So this is why I've been able to step away from my legal practice, and if I never want to practice law, I don't have to, because we get paid every single day. We're the only company that pays daily that I'm aware of. We pay every day. We pay on referral fees, we pay on residuals, we pay in global bonus pools, and 12% global bonus pool market, which is the largest I've ever heard of. It's like a giant profit sharing plan. We're in over 30 different countries, so we're global. You can work from any place that you have a cell phone signal. It is a phone-based business. So the growing trend with professionals is most people want to work from home. They want to work from their vacation homes. They want to work from wherever they are. They don't have to be glued to an office. They don't want to be glued to an office. And frankly, cell phone is better here. Okay, so this just proves technical difficulties and all, you can do this. I live way out in the country. Our Wi-Fi is horrible, so I'm basing it on my cell phone signal, which is usually fantastic. So if you guys can, yes, Carrie says I keep freezing. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, let me just show you a little bit about what we do. So when you get started here, you're gonna get started for many different reasons. You're gonna get started either because you want to get healthy, maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you have something going on in your life where you just don't have enough time. You know, you want more time freedom, you want time with your family, you want time with your friends, you want more vacations. Maybe whatever's going on. Maybe you hate your job, maybe you hate your boss, maybe you hate your spouse and you want a divorce. I don't know, but there's all different reasons people get started here. Maybe you just flat out need more money because the type of income that you can make here is bigger than what you can make full-time on your job. And I was working 100 hours a week at my law practice, and I was able to work this part-time while I was still practicing law 100 hours a week. My first year it brought in okay, I'm back. I don't know why it keeps freezing. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But the first year I was able to generate an income on a part-time basis while I still worked full-time at my law practice of over $100,000. It has increased every single year, and so this is what I do is I spend time teaching people how to do what I do. And I made $1 million here in less time than it takes to earn a law degree. Actually, less time than it takes someone to get a typical college education. So if you've been working your career for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and you're not where you want to be, then it's not working for you, okay? You seriously need to take a look and do something different. Do something that's a growing market trend. People want to buy things that are online now, and if you don't believe me, just look at Christmas. The #1 way that people bought Christmas gifts was Amazon, okay? So, you know, everything we do is online. You know, we cater to the trend. We do. And we're gonna help people get healthy. So in my family, like none of us have been sick for going on 8 years now. My mother was able to almost completely get off her insulin, you know, dial it back to super low, get off a bunch of prescription medications. There's so many things out there. My sister had migraine headaches. She was able to get rid of those. She hasn't had any now for going on 8 years. So my own son, he's been on the product since 9th grade and he's 22, just super healthy. So, you know, just open up your mind to something different because, you know, you're already doing a career or something to make money, but you're probably not happy about that. You're probably not earning as much as you'd like. You are already on a health system. You already are. And most people's health system consists of going to the grocery store and going to restaurants and eating food, and that's it. And they don't realize that even your organic food now only has 1/3 of the nutritional value that it used to have back in the 1950s. So it's virtually impossible to get valid nutrition these days unless you supplement. And nobody knows where to go, what to do, what to take. They go over to GNC or someplace and they don't know what's on the shelf, and they usually look at the prettiest label and the most expensive price because they figure if it's more expensive it must be better. Then they try to ask questions about it, and there's some high school kid behind the counter that doesn't know how to answer them. So that's typically what happens when people try to supplement their nutrition. They don't know what to take or where to go or what to do. Or they don't even try. They just think that they're eating healthy and they buy their food at the grocery store and restaurants, and it's not healthy. So every time you're breathing in air, every time you're drinking water, and every time you're eating food, your body is consuming those toxins. And those toxins are going to make you sick. And that's exactly how I ended up getting cancer at that point. So, make sure that you are, you're open to realizing the fact that you can't get healthy any longer without changing what you're doing. And also, if you're working for somebody else, realize this: the rate of inflation is going up 10% every single year. Your rate of raises is probably going up 1%, 2%, or 3% every year. So that means you're basically taking a pay cut. You're taking a pay cut every year of anywhere from 7 to 10% pay cut every single year. And so that's why people get deeper and deeper in debt. And I've had people that have sat and they've watched me for the last 7 years and they didn't get started. They didn't think they needed it. They didn't think it would work. And then later they're like, wow, I'm in a worse position now than I ever was. I should have started. I am way fatter, I'm way sicker, and I'm way more broke. And if you don't believe that, look around you, okay? Everyone that I know, when I got started, and I was one of them, everyone you know is either fat, sick, or broke. If they're overweight, you can see it. If they're on any prescription medication, they're sick. And if they are anyone you know, they're broke, because they can be broke at a low level where they're on public assistance. They can be broke at a medium level where they have a job and they work for somebody else, because they're never going to make more than their boss. Ever, ever, ever. And if they're in an industry where they can start to make more than their boss, then the boss will cut their legs off, lay them off, they're gone. And then there's broke at a high level. Broke at a high level is where I was. That's your professionals. That's your people that own their own businesses, their own medical practices, their own law firms like I did, maybe contractors that build huge homes. They're all broke at a high level. They have huge overhead. They have lots of employees. They have lines of credit at the bank. And they look great on the surface. They look like a swan, smooth. They've got the vacation home. They've got the Mercedes. They look like they're just top of the world, but underneath they're going like this under the water, okay? Trying to keep up. And so those people also have more to lose than the other people. So that was why this was so awesome for me to see, because it was income without overhead. My legal practice had overhead that was just killing me. I had to bring in an average of $30,000 a month before I could even break even, before I could even take home a dime myself. So, that's a lot of money. And if you have a couple bad cases, it can destroy you. So here, you're not going to have overhead. You're not. The way you get started here, you pay a $50 business fee and you pick your pack. Pick your pack of health supplements for yourself to use, and that's it. And you're going to be on them anyway. You're going to be on a health system anyway, even if it's just junk food from the store. That's your health system. It doesn't work, but that's what you're choosing. So, that's what people have to realize. They're already spending money right now, keeping themselves fat, sick, and broke. And so here, you're going to get something healthy for yourself, and you're going to get healthy. You're going to spend less money than you're spending right now, because your cravings will go away. You're naturally going to eat less. The stuff that you eat is going to be great. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to have more energy. After the first day, I noticed that I slept better. I had better energy. My stomach started flattening out. Just so many different things. So what we do to help, you got to have a business that is growing, something everybody needs, something that everybody wants, something that it affects all populations, not just male, not just female. You got to have a company that's fantastic, that's actually going to pay you if you tell people about it. So, our supplier, they don't do any advertising. It's all word of mouth. So when you do tell someone, they're going to pay you a referral fee. That's amazing. And then when the people use the system over and over and over, which they will, because it's a use up consumable item, which is another, that's another thing that a component that you have to have a good business. Because if you don't have something that people need over and over and over again, then your business will go flat. Most people in their life don't need legal services. And if they do, hopefully they only need them one time. And it's always the worst time in their life when they come to you. So, the industry that I was in, it was a negative market. It was something that not everybody needed and hopefully nobody needed. And, you look at other companies, maybe they have jewelry with a lifetime warranty. Well, how many of those are you going to need? Hopefully just one, because it has a lifetime warranty. But if you are taking supplementation that you put in your body and you feel amazing and you're able to lose weight, you're able to feel better, your skin looks better, your wrinkles look better, you have more energy and your sex drive is better and your hormones are optimized and all of these things, that it does, you're going to want to take it. You're going to look at someone who is, and you're going to be like Harry met Sally and say, I'll have what she's having. And that's exactly what happens. People look at you and go, wow, what are you doing? Because you look so different. You look amazing. I know you feel amazing. What are you doing? I want it. And so that's huge. So if you have a product that works on, even 60% of the population, it's going to be a winner. But guess what? We only have 8% of our people, or maybe even 6% of everyone who orders this in the entire world sends it back. That's it. So that that means it's working on over 90% of the people. It's working on 92%, 94% of the population that uses it. That's flat out amazing. Okay, that's why I started talking about this outside of my legal practice. I would have had to hate somebody not to tell them about this. It's that good. So what is it? What is this tool that we use to get you what you want in your life? Whether it is feeling better, looking better, living better, making more money, what is it? Okay, ready? It's in this blue box right here. It's called the Ultimate Transformation Package. This is not the only package that we have, but it's the one that everybody starts with, and it's the one that includes the whole system. And you want the whole system, okay? It all works together. It's like 4 wheels on a car. You wouldn't put one wheel on your car and expect it to go any place. So don't do it here either. So I'm not gonna run through everything, but I'm just gonna show you. So one of the products, this one, we got some of it is a juice. It's gonna boost inflammation. I mean, it's going to get rid of inflammation. It's got xanthones in it, anti-inflammatory naturally. It's going to help with your immune system and that kind of thing. We have trim sticks. One of those, this is going to help glucose absorption in your body so your body doesn't absorb carbs as much. Really, really helps. We have things for hydration. Instead of being on a toxic energy drink full of sugar, we have things that this is going to give you energy naturally. It's going to make you feel great. It helps with the mitochondria of your brain, so it helps with memory and focus. It helps with hydration and stamina, endurance, all that kind of stuff. We have free amino acid blends that one of them is a snack replacement, one of them is a meal replacement, and this one's chocolate. We do not promote liquid diets, but let's face it, everybody's on the go, and they were screaming for, hey, we want a on-the-go meal replacement. So it's not just like a protein shake. It gives you all of your proteins. It gives you your, it's like a healthy plate with all of your veggies, all of your fruits, all of your proteins, everything in there, and you can drink it on the go. We also have a snack replacement full of free amino acids, and those are the building blocks of a protein. So if you ate or drank something that was a whole protein, your body never has time to break that down, so it ends up in the toilet, ends up curdled in your stomach, ends up giving you gas. Our stuff will never do that. You know why? It's already broken down. It goes straight to your muscle, and it works. And it makes you shrink in size and build lean muscle. We have products that are going to take the toxins out of your body on the daily basis. So just flushing them out on a daily basis. It's just like the water in your toilet, okay? Nothing ever is going to go down unless you have a lot of water in there to flush it out. So this is just like the water for your body that flushes it all out. It helps those toxins leave. And toxins in your body will trap fat, and they'll trap disease. So when I worked out with a personal trainer 6 days a week and spent thousands of dollars and didn't get any results, that was why my body was prone to holding on to toxins. Obviously it was, because I had cancer. And so it didn't matter. I could have worked out and starved myself, and I wasn't going to lose any weight, and I definitely wasn't going to lose fat. I might have lost muscle tone and water weight, but I wasn't going to lose any fat because the toxins were trapping the fat. So when you get the toxins out of your body on a daily basis, it lets go of the fat. It just lets go of the fat. It's amazing. And that, my friends, is how you shrink into a size 0 jeans. My husband went from a size 36 down to a 32, and he doesn't work out, and he's got the 6-pack abs. This system is just rocking. I'm telling you, it is amazing. What else do we have? We have a product that mitigates calories, so it's going to block 30% of all the solid and liquid calories you eat. It's also going to lower your cholesterol. We have a product that's going to help your body stay in constant fat burning mode and burn more calories even if you're sitting still. We have a product that's going to give you all day energy. It's going to boost up your serotonin level, hopefully get people off antidepressants. Makes you feel great. It's the happy pill. But it also is going to give you energy, suppress your appetite, boost your thyroid, or help your thyroid, support your thyroid, and help with mental clarity and focus. We also have, who out there has stress and anxiety in their life? I mean, everybody has stress, right? So we have something for that. It also helps you sleep better if you take it at night. Every single one of these products, they work together. We also have male and female hormone optimizers. That will boost your libido. They're going to balance your body. Women, it's going to help with PMS. Women after menopause, help you lose more weight. Just phenomenal. Men, help with their testosterone levels and all of that. So all of these things are in that blue and white box, except for your male and female products, because the computer doesn't know if you're male or female. You have to choose that and add that on. But they all work together. They all have about 10 different health benefits. So when you combine those things together, wow. I mean, you get results that are off the charts. Like, for instance, it took away my symptoms of menopause. It took away hot flashes and night sweats. Were any of those products created for that? No, they weren't. But when they work together, synergistically, they do amazing things. So you're going to have results that happen that they weren't created for, because you have something in your body going on different than the person next to you. We also have a multi-nutrient, which is amazing. It's got all your multivitamins, your multi-minerals, your probiotics, your natural enzymes, omega fatty acids, super greens, everything in it. Our products have digestive enzymes. If you are taking something on the market that doesn't have digestive enzymes, guess what? You might as well just not even put it in your body. You might as well just hold it over top of the toilet and let it go. Because digestive enzymes, they have to be there in order for everything to be absorbed into your body. And that's what we have in our products. So that's why they work so well. It's like having a constant IV drip of nutrients in your body. Did you know that your body can only absorb up to 4 hours of nutrients at a time? And that's why when you go take a handful of something from GNC or wherever, you start peeing neon yellow, neon green. That's not a cool side effect. That is you peeing out your investment and it's not working in your body. It's not going to happen here because of the digestive enzymes, because how everything goes in, extended release, the way it's supposed to. Flat out amazing. And by the way, we're the only one with a multi-nutrient that's extended release on the market. You only have to take it in the morning. It's going to last 24 hours in the day. Amazing. So I take every product every day. It's really super simple. I take almost everything in the morning. I even combine them into one thing, drink it up and gone. Super easy. I was on the go. I had to do something that would work for me when I was on the go, and that's another reason this company works so well for people. We travel around the world. I didn't even get into that, but if you like to travel, you can earn all kinds of free trips. I said free. So places like Robert Redford Sundance Resort, places like Park City, Utah, places like a 7-day Caribbean cruise on Royal Caribbean where they fly you in, they put you on the ship, they give you gifts, they take you on private excursions, and they pay all your gratuities on the ship. Wow. Places like the Atlantis Resort in Dubai. Yes, Dubai. Not the Atlantis Resort in Bahamas, but Dubai. Amazing. Bucket list type of place. We were there. We went there. So many extra little things that they do for you there. All kinds of cool excursions that you just are never going to experience anywhere else. It's amazing. After that, we went to Bora Bora in the French Polynesia with the little tiki huts on stilts over the water. Amazing place. Oh my goodness, we were just there again in September last year. You have to see it. And they do so many things. It's like a $26,000 vacation, and you get it for free. So that is, that's another one of the free trips that you can earn. Another one after that, which we just got back from this September, we were, for 2 weeks, we were in Italy and Greece. We went on a 2-week Mediterranean cruise with the company, and we were able to spend 2 days in Rome before we got on the ship. They paid for everything. So, everything. I mean, it was amazing. The only money we spent was souvenirs to come back home. We went to the Greek islands. We went all kinds of places in Italy. It was amazing. And so that's something you can do. There's all kinds of trips. There's all kinds of things. There's President's Club trips. We just earned another one to the Dominican Republic for January. We've been to Cancun. We've been to Costa Rica. There's a trip in February to Hawaii. So sky is the limit. There's always something to do. We take an average now between going to our beach house and doing whatever, spending time doing free trips and things that we never did before. We take an average between a long weekend and a week of 16 vacations a year now. We only took one before, if that. So we were so busy, and this forces you to have a life, and it pays for it. So, what I would welcome you to do is get back with the person who invited you to this video and let them know what it is in your life that you'd like to change. Because nobody really wants to buy products. Nobody really wants to wants to do a business. They don't want to spend time doing a business or something like that. But they want what the system will do for them. They want to be healthy. They want to feel better. They want to look better. And they definitely want what the business will do for them. They want to quit worrying about money. They want to quit being obsessed with money. Because when you're obsessed with money, you think about it all the time. You think about whether you can pay your bills, whether your kids are going to be able to eat, whether your debit card's going to go through at the cash register when you're at the grocery store, whether your car's going to break down and whether you can afford to fix it, whether you can send your kids to college. People are obsessed with money. That's all they think about because they don't have it. And so we help them get over that. We help them with whatever it is that they're struggling with. And so I never start out with someone to say, hey, let me show you these products, because that's not what I want to help you with. I want to help you with whatever you're suffering from in your life that you need this. And I want to help you add value to your life. So think of some things that you really, really want that you can't get doing what you're doing right now, and that's your reason to start. For me, it was time freedom. I could make money practicing law, and I was, but I had no life. I had no time freedom. I didn't have the time I wanted with my husband and my son. I wanted my life back. I wanted my stress level to go down because I already had cancer once. I didn't want it to come back. There were a lot of things I wanted, and working another 20, 30 years at what I was doing wasn't one of them. And getting heavier wasn't one of them. And having more inflammation in my body wasn't one of them. Having more toxic chemicals in my body wasn't one of them. So I knew what I didn't want, and I knew what I did want. And I hadn't been able to find a tool to get me the things I really wanted. And I always thought it was practicing law, but you know what? Every other attorney around me was just as miserable as me. and just as broke at a high level. So I started seeing the truth about everything. You know, people work in their career, they retire at a third of their income, and they die broke. I didn't want that. I don't want that for me, and I don't want that for you. So whatever it is you want that you can't get doing what you're doing right now, write it down. Get back with the person who invited you to this video and tell them what it is. And let's figure out how to get you started. Whatever your budget is, we can get you started. We can explain to you the different packages. We can explain to you why people start the way they start. You know, they start with this blue and white box because one, it's the whole system. You're going to get the best results the fastest. Two, you get a free product in there. This Global Blend juice is absolutely free. So if you started with a package lower than that, it's actually going to cost you more in the long run because you're going to be running out of stuff and don't even have some of the stuff, and definitely not get something for free. Shipping is free as well. And third, if you decide that you want to help somebody else, maybe you don't care a darn thing about making money, but I know you have people in your life that you love. You have parents, you have sisters, brothers, best friends. You have people in your life that you love, and they're miserable with something. There are people right now laying in bed tonight that are praying for a better way. They're praying for their health. They're praying for a better lifestyle. They're praying for more money. And you have people you love that you could help. So even if you don't care about doing that for yourself, think of the people you love and why would you want to see them miserable? And that's why I started this business, because frankly, I wouldn't be able to put my head down on my pillow at night without sharing this with the people that I loved. I knew my mother could get better. I knew she would feel better if she got on this health system, and she did. I knew everybody around me would feel better. I knew my son with his ADD would have better focus, and he did. Why would I hold it back from my own child if it could help him? Why would I hold it back from my parents who I love and my sister who I love? Why would I hold it back? You know, why would you? So you know and I know that we're all being poisoned in our environment right now in the grocery stores. Let's fight it. Let's fight it with everything we have, and let's help more people in the process. So I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you for joining me on this video. Get back with the one who invited you here. Please comment so that we know that you watched this, that you're here, and we can help. So you guys have a great night. And if you have questions, go ahead and ask your questions, and we will get them answered. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.